Hey Taurus besties, and welcome to my channel, blahscrystalsale Taurus Tarot. If you're new to my channel, Taurus, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't leave my channel without subscribing. Make sure to like this video, Taurus, if it does resonate with you in any type of way, and or comment down below. And let me know what you're thinking. Take the reading, Taurus, as it resonates with you. It will resonate differently for everyone. And Taurus, if you don't like my shit, get out my shit, okay? Any other information that I do not state as of now will be down below in the description box. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come up in here. Alright, go ahead and get started when you come up in here. Good evening, y'all. Thanks for being up with me. Robbie, good evening. T Sharp, good evening. Lachey, good evening. Good evening, y'all. Good evening. Well aware, Doreen, good evening. Thanks for joining me. I started to just go live and talk, but then I said, why the fuck would I go live and talk when I could just do a motherfucking reading that I owe Taurus anyway? So that's what I decided to do. A lot of my readings will probably be live from here on out because, like I told Leo, because I did their reading because it's their birthday season. Like I told Leo, ain't no purpose in me doing the motherfucking pre-recorded readings. Because if I have the option to do pre-recorded, we're not going to get a reading out there. Because then I got to wait for it to upload, and it's going to take forever for it to upload. And I don't even edit my videos anyway, so why the fuck do I keep doing that shit? So here I am live, and that's probably how our videos are going to be. So we're going to spend a lot more time together with one another. Me and you must never part, you know. Either way. If you haven't checked out the the Pentacles of the Sun rituals that I have on my website, go check that out. Go check out the filler box that I have on my website, blahscrystalsale.com. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do that over there as well too. Just go check out the damn site, okay? But other than that, this is your no turning back reading. Good evening, y'all. Janita, Allison. Did I skip somebody? Not anybody that said something, at least. But yeah, that's what we're going to start doing. We're going to start going live. That way I can make sure I get it out the way. Because honestly, when I do pre-recorded, I make a lot of videos. I just don't like them, so then I don't post them. So even if I get stuck on a live, I have no choice but to continue because I'm live. And I don't like to lose. So I'm going to continue it anyway. Yvonne, good evening. So either way, like I said, this is your no turning back reading. Let's go ahead and get started with it. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all so much. You just don't understand. I really do. So that's why I be liking Taurus and Leo lives, because y'all be joining me. When I'm on the main channel, and let's just say I decide to do Aquarius, I swear on everything. I have like one person in there that don't say nothing. It'd be so awkward. I don't even want to do fucking reading at this point. Who am I doing it for? But either way, FYI, before I start this reading, I want to make a little note. It may get a little crazy with some of the stuff that I may start saying. Depends on how much this juice in my cup starts to kick in. So, bear with me. Okay, I'm good right now. The more that I sip on this juice. And yes, I got it from the gas station. I put the ice in there, and then I poured the soda in there. Juice in there. Mind your business. Either way, so let's get started. So what is the decision that has already been made? FYI, for those people, I know I said I was going to start it, but just listen up. For those people that, I love your comments. I want you to keep commenting, okay? I don't care. You just comment, okay? But I have ADHD, so a lot of times, if you're trying to really get my attention, you got to put stop signs. And please only make it important if you're trying to get my attention. So, because I have ADHD and I get distracted very easily. So when I start to zone in on those comments, I'm going to forget what the fuck I said. But yes, come on, Juice. We should do a sexual reading soon. I feel like my little sexual side want to come out, but mind your business, though, because it's not me. I feel like it's y'all. You the three nasties. I'm the one nasty. So, but maybe that's what I do tomorrow. Fuck it. Why not? Just let me know what you want in the comments. What type of reading do you want? What do you want to know? So I can make the spread. Either way, what is the decision that Taurus has already made? What is the decision that Taurus has already made? All right. You have traveling, you have moment to moment, and you have rebirth. Taurus, you are in a brand new position, whether you realize it or not. You are already in a brand new position. You have none? Well, you gonna get some after this motherfucking reading that I end up doing soon. Freaks come out at night. Anyway, you are in a brand new position whether you realize it or not. Okay, I feel like you have already arrived. You have already went through the transformation. Some of you guys may still be in the midst of this transformation, but the decision, I feel like, that has already been made. I feel like you've already connected to that future self, right? You are already where you need to be, or doing what you need to be, because you may not necessarily be where you need to be, but you're already doing what it is that you need to do, with what it is that you're trying to manifest, or where it is that you were trying to go to. I feel like you've already arrived. There's something that has clicked in your mind. So this may not be a physical move. Like, you may be like, well, I didn't change places just yet or whatnot. But I feel like you have already come into alignment with this decision. The decision, don't lose me. The decision has already been made. Just give me a sec. Just give me a sec. Spirit, what decision has already been made? You have already arrived. That's all I can keep saying. Hold on. You have the Tower. The illusion has lifted. The illusion has lifted. So you might have been living in a fantasy, Taurus, in some type of way, with whatever this is, person, place, or thing. You may have been living in a fantasy where that illusion was like real, okay? Real delusional. You couldn't see past anything. People had the wool over your eyes. You weren't able to see past it. You weren't able to see the truth. No matter if you're like, I'm a truth seeker, I always see the fake. You couldn't see the fake. You couldn't see the real, basically. But whatever your decision is, oh, it's so beautiful. Whatever your decision, just give me a second. Whatever your decision is, it allowed you to see the truth. But look at these motherfuckers talking about somebody, you ain't got no motherfucking vitamin D. Now, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? Now, FYI, if my internet starts to act up, I'm gonna just do a part 2. Okay, we just gonna have to stop it, and I'm gonna start a part 2. So follow me over there. So just give me like a few seconds to do a new video, because I ain't pay that internet. So we gonna have to wing it. Now, I don't plan on paying it because I got stuff to do, and I don't want to pay that bitch. I go through this every month, believe me. But either way, you got 2 men here. 2 men here. You see them? Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? Either way it is, you probably got the bullshit and you got the good one, or vice versa. But, and you got the Hierophant right here. Just give me a sec. What decision in the spirit? When I tell you I am dropping out this reading, I do not care. I will not claim this bullshit whatsoever. Because who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? You see that? Hold on. You see that child? Do you see that child? Let me find out y'all about to be pregnant or getting pregnant. But this could still just be your new beginning, okay? But with these 2 men here, you are the father. I don't fucking know. You might want to be careful so you can know who the father is. Or that it's your baby. But either way it goes, somebody about to start a family, okay? But there is a new beginning here. But I feel like you're already in it. That's what I was trying to say. You're already in it. You're already in this new beginning. Who needs to be there is already on their way to you. You're already attracting it to you. So if you're looking for a relationship, it's already coming your way. Like, it's literally just a mile away. Whomever this person is. But now, for my men, if you're not into men, you have to flip-flop your own ass, okay? Because the women ain't come out in this motherfucking deck. So look at this as 2 women. Okay, maybe even one of them is you. So you gotta take out how motherfucker resonate. But at this moment, so I can slow myself down a little bit and stop repeating shit, you're already in your new beginning. You've already endured the bullshit. You've already moved past it. You just may not fully realize it, but you already moved past it. You are already in this new beginning. You're living this new beginning. And I feel like anything and everything that follows will be to enhance this new beginning. crossroads at here? You see, you already passed the crossroads. You're no longer sitting there. You're no longer deciding. You are already living in your truth, already living in this moment. What needed to be revealed to you has been revealed to you. You've already started this new beginning. Basically, you are trucking down the road of this new beginning. So maybe before you was at a crossroads, you had to decide what you wanted in your life, who you wanted in your life, what type of relationship did you want, what type of money did you want to start making, what type of whatever you wanted, right? You had to make a decision. You was at a crossroads, and you probably was there for a minute, because these crossroads be a little tricky to get past and stuff. But I feel like you already moved beyond that. You chose a path. You chose. So I feel like you're already in the beginning. It may not feel or seem like a beginning, but you are already there. You got the King of Wands. The Emperor. Who is these people? And you got the Hermit. The Two of Wands. See that decision? You made it. You got the Hangman. But hold on, because see, it's going to get a little tricky for you. Don't lose me here. Watch it back if you need to. It's going to get a little tricky here, because you know how you just made it past that crossroads? Here comes your next crossroads. You're going to hit another one. You're going to hit another one. But based off of what decision you choose here is going to lead you to one of these people. Now, this could be a relationship, but this could be like, which boss are you going to be working for? Will you be working for a boss, or will you be the boss, right? There is another crossroads that you are going to reach, right? So some of you guys may be in the new beginning, but there is coming another crossroads where you have to make a decision. Which one do you feel fits best for you? Based off of what choice you make is going to lead you to one of these two people. One of them is good for you. I feel like they're both good for you. Okay, don't get me wrong. But one is better. One is better. One is like, it's like me saying, I make a decision to go here. I can make a decision to go here. Well, I can make either decision. If I make this decision, I don't know it though, but if I choose this decision, it's going to lead me to the man that's going to pay all the bills. Okay, all the bills. Really good, right? But if I make this decision that I don't know yet, I don't know what's going to come, but if I make this decision, it's going to lead me to the 50-50 motherfucker. Okay. Still good because I'm not paying all the bills, but it's the 50-50 motherfucker. So it's not that great, but it's good, right? That's what I'm saying. And you got the moon. You're going to see, you have already been led through this. And Spirit is saying they're going to lead you to this crossroads. They're going to lead you to your second crossroads. But the thing is, no 50-50, the thing is, when you get to the crossroads, that's where you got to be in control. Spirit is saying, I can't choose for you. You might end up panicking a little bit, but you got to choose yourself. I can't choose for you. I helped you get here, but this part is based on you. So I feel like you've already made a decision to move past that crossroads, that first crossroads, which brought you to this new beginning, which may not look like the new beginning that you were desiring just yet because it's brand new, right? When you take anything out the box, let's just say like anything from IKEA out the box, you still got to put the pieces together, right? So you made it to IKEA. That's your new beginning. You grabbed what you wanted, which is part of your new beginning. You got home, and now you got to put the pieces together. Now you at the crossroads. Now you're at the crossroads. You got to put it together. You got to figure out how to put it together. Spirit is saying, I am going to lead you to each crossroad that you got to get to. But I'm not going to tell you what the fuck to choose. So I feel like the decision has already been made of the first route that you want to go. And once you get to this next crossroad that Spirit is going to help you get to, you got to choose. You're not going to know what's going to come after that. Spirit is saying you just got to choose what do you feel is best for you. You're not going to know what comes after. So don't sit there and try to ask Spirit, well, what's going to happen when I go this route? What's going to happen when I go that route? You got to choose. You are now in control. Mm-hmm. Good luck. But the good thing here is you ain't got to fight nobody for it. You ain't got to fight nobody for it. So whatever it is that you want, you ain't got to fight nobody for it. The only fight that will be there is you. You trying to decide. You going back and forth with yourself about which route do I want to take. That's the only fight that's there. What's for you is for you. These people are still going to be there regardless. You just got to choose. Now, what I do get, don't lose me here. What I do get is whoever you do not choose, whatever route you do not take. So let's say you choose this one, you will meet this person still, just in another way. How do I say it? So let's say you end up with this person, you end up in a relationship with this person, or you end up at this job or whatnot. You're still meant to meet this person. This destiny is still at play. So be mindful. But you still will meet this person, but you'll meet them in a different capacity. I think that's the word I'm looking for. You meet them in a different capacity, but you still will meet both of these people here. People, places, or things, okay? But it's showing up as people. You're still going to meet both of them. So even if you choose this one, somewhere along your route, you're going to still meet this person. If you choose this person as your, if you choose this person as your lover, this person may not end up as your lover. They'll end up as a mentor, or they'll end up as a whatever. They'll end up as somebody of importance to you. And that's what the fuck out. So, how did you come to this final decision? Let me know if the video start acting up too much, so I can do the part 2. Are you looking for love? You and your loved ones are safe. The new moon in Cancer. Oh, we just had that. Or was that the full moon? Full moon or new moon? New moon. New moon. Which one just passed us? The full moon. Shit, I forgot. Hold your vision. Fixed moon at the bottom of the deck. Was the full or the new moon? Let me know in the comments. The one on the Thursday. Somebody. I think it was I'm picking up which one. New moon or full moon? New moon. Full moon. Damn it. Which one was it? The new moon. Okay. That's more than likely when you made it. Right? When you made this decision. Yeah, how did you come to this final decision? That's more than likely when you made it, or you're about to make it. So you're coming up on it. You're about to make that final decision. And I feel like the final decision that they're talking about is your first one. So next coming up, if you've already made this decision, is a part of the first decision is getting you to your new beginning. The full moon's on the 3rd. Okay. So yeah, you just got there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you just got there. I feel like the first decision is you passing that crossroads that you've been at for however long and stepping into this new beginning. Deciding on what your new beginning is going to be. Now you're going to bypass, keep going, trucking. Spirit's going to help you through it. Spirit's going to coach you through it. Whatever you need help with, Spirit's going to help you, prepare for this because it's new to you. But Spirit is saying, but you're coming to another crossroads. And this is where people are involved. It's no longer just you. That first decision was based off of you. Now, this second decision, when it comes to your crossroads, is who's going to be in your life? What's going to be in your life? Choose which one you really want to take. Door A or door B. You don't know what's behind it. You got to do what feels right for you. You got the 10 of Wands. You got the Four of Pentacles. outcome. You got the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups at the bottom. Seven of Swords. Got the game fucked up. That's what I heard. Temperance. The King of Wands. You can't turn back, Taurus. You can't go back. Once you choose that motherfucking door, Spirit is saying you are through that bitch. You can't turn back. You can decide later on if you want it or not, but you can't turn back. So if you choose door A, you can't go back and go through door B. You gotta wait a minute. I told you, it's gonna appear again. It's gonna appear again to you, but not right away. You're gonna have to endure whatever door A actually is for you. Whatever decision you decide to make. You got the Wheel of Fortune. It's gonna come, well, whatever the fuck I said. But either way, it's gonna work out in your favor. Okay? It's gonna work out in your favor. No matter what door you choose, Spirit is saying it's gonna work out in your favor. But how you came to making this decision, I feel like what's really important is what's next, the second crossroads, right? The first crossroads was easy to get by. It may not have been easy, but you finally made that decision. So now at this point, it was easy. It may not have been easy making that decision, but you made it finally. So now, Spirit is helping you do whatever needs to be done. So for instance, it's like the crossroads, the first crossroads is deciding on what school you want to go to, what college you want to go to, no matter your age. What college do you want to go to, or what career do you want, right? You decided on what career, let's start off with career. What career you want. You decided on what career, so you passed that crossroads. Now, Spirit is saying, I'm going to help you get into the school that you need to get into, right? I'm going to help you get whatever you need to get together in order to qualify to do this career. Now you get to that second crossroads, and the second crossroads is you choosing what school you want to go to. Now remember, realize, if you choose TSU, I think that's a college, but if you choose TSU, you know you're going to meet a certain demographic of people, right? If you choose a college in California, I don't freaking know, you're going to meet a certain different demographic of people. You're not going to meet the same people. And that's what Spirit's saying. When it comes to choosing your next selection, when it comes to choosing your next selection, door A or door B, it's still great for you, but you're going to meet certain different type of people. So you got to figure out what's best for you. What type of people do you want to meet? It's like if you're dating, you don't want to just go to any place. If you go to the club, you know what type of people you're going to meet. If that's door A, why the fuck you going to go through door A and talking about something, I want the love of my life, but you about to get a club motherfucker. Somebody that want to party all the time. You met them in the club, okay? Of course they going to want to party all the time and not want to settle down and everything else. Of course they going to be hoes out in these motherfucking streets and stuff. I was spitting, sorry. But of course they going to be. Don't be deceived. This is why Spirit's saying, but it's your choice. This second crossroads is really not that hard. It's all about you making that decision. Do you want to meet the club motherfucker, or do you want to choose door B, which is going to lead you? Well, you know it's going to lead you to better. You may not know what's behind it, but you know what door B is. So door B is going to be you at a lounge or something, let's just say, right? Door A, you know it's the club. Door B, you know it's the lounge. What do you want to choose? What are you going to choose to frequent? Spirit is saying you don't have to know what's behind the door, because the veil is already lifted. You already know what's to come with that. If you choose door B, you already know the headache you're about to receive. But you can choose it. If you choose door A, you know you're better off with your chances in finding love. Okay, maybe the country club or something. I don't fucking know. Okay, the golf course or something, because you know they be telling all the secrets and stuff. Sometimes I be thinking maybe I should go golfing, but I was traumatized when I was younger about that golf course. It be too fucking hot. I ain't got time for it. Fuck them motherfuckers at them damn golf courses. They're not my husband apparently, unless they meet me somewhere else. And even then, I'm not going to the golf course with you. I am sorry. It's hot. Okay. And it takes too fucking long. I don't want to sit there and watch that motherfucking shit. Just too fucking much. But anyway, I got distracted. But basically, that's the Spirit saying. The veil has already been lifted. You already passed that point. So you don't have to ask, Spirit, what type of person am I going to get? What type of person am I going to receive? Because you already know. What type of pay am I going to get? Because you already know. If I choose this career over this career, I already know what type of money I'm going to make. Spirit is just saying, the second crossroads, you just got to make the choice. You just got to make the choice. And everything else will come into alignment with whatever path you choose. So, I'm just using this as an example. This don't be for everybody. But if you choose the club scene, I showed you already. There's a pregnancy up in here. Not for everybody, but as an example, if you choose the club scene, you know that you're more than likely to meet somebody, male or female, that is into partying all the time. You're more likely to be a single parent, if anything else, because they want to be out into the scene, just as an example. You know, they want to be out in the scene. You're more prone to having somebody that wants to have their cake and eat it too, right? Because they out there being single, having fun, still looking, right? You come over here, that don't mean you still not going to have what's over there, okay? So, my little people that's like, I'm not about to be a single parent, which that's what somebody told me one time, but I'm going to come back to that story. But, either way it goes, you know, you have better chances over here of surviving what the fuck that is through that door, right? But that's a quick story I want to tell y'all real quick. So this one time, this one friend, we no longer friends no more, especially after she said what the fuck she said. So real quick story and everything else. Basically, what she ended up saying to me was, you know, I'm going to find somebody, I'm going to marry, I want to be one and done, right? I want to marry somebody, I want to be one and done and everything else. You know, I'm not about to be out here in these streets as a single parent. You know, when I find my husband, we're going to be together and he's going to be there, blah, 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 for the kids and everything else, right? And I'm over here like, is she forgetting who the fuck she talking to? Because at this point, I know you venting and everything else, but I feel like this is a dig. Because you act like I fucking chose to be a fucking single parent. It can happen to anybody, whether you married or not. So I don't know why the fuck you venting to me and telling me that shit, because I don't really fuck with that. I don't really like how you saying all this and everything else. Because it is what it is. You don't really get a choice in this world. Because that man is gonna do what the fuck he want to do. That woman gonna do what the fuck she want to do. You could be married today, divorced tomorrow, and a single motherfucking parent at that. Okay, that man may not even decide to wife you up and everything else. So see, look, I didn't say none of that because I didn't want to hurt feelings. But when I tell you, if I would have said that, it would have hurt feelings. I mean it. But anyway, back to this motherfucking reader. I just wanted to say that for a minute because it kind of triggered me a little bit. But either way, let's move on. So that's what they're saying to you. That's what they're saying to you. So moving on to the next one. So, what timeline does this align to for you, Taurus? What timeline does this align to for Taurus? That's what I'm saying. Great for hello, good evening. It's so beautiful. You see, you get to choose pathway. Right? But Spirit is saying you just don't get to know. You got journey at the bottom of the deck. You just don't get to know. Nana, hello. You just don't get to know what's going to happen after. But Spirit is saying the veil is lifted. So don't be stupid. Okay? Do not ride this motherfucking stupid train. Get off the stupid train. You already know what is to come. So if you meet somebody, you could pay attention to how you met this person. You could pay attention to the lies that they are speaking. Do not be consumed at the fact that you desire love. And you miss out on the red flag and start riding this motherfucking stupid train. Pay attention. You can tell the ones that are good for you, that are healthy for you. You already been there, done that. Okay? This crossroads, the second crossroads, should not be that hard because the veil is lifted. The truth is in your face. So whatever decision you make when it comes to this crossroads, be ready to live with it. Because like I said, you can't choose the next door. You can't choose the next door. Whatever was going that direction has already ventured on somewhere else. Don't lose me here. So for instance, let me go to my life because like I said, I only talk about myself as an example. So when I chose my ex, I had to let go of the person that I would have been married to, right? I had to let go of that person. When I chose my ex, the person that I was already talking to, that we literally discussed our future, children, if we were to have children, which I wasn't really into and he wasn't really, but I said I would if he wanted children and everything else, right? Either way, I had to let him go because what happened? I couldn't backtrack. he went his whole different way. He went into his own relationships. He went into, moving where he wanted to move to. Can't backtrack because he already started living his life, right? So that's what Spirit's saying to you. Whatever, if you choose this job, know that they already filled that position already. You can't backtrack to it so easily. It's going to come back around, but you can't backtrack to it. So when you make this decision for this next crossroads that you are coming to, Spirit is saying the veil is open. So you're not just making just any decision just to make it. It's clear as day what decision you're making. So you can't sit here and blame the universe or anybody else for the decision that you are about to make. Okay? But what timeline this aligns to? You got the Eight of Swords. Like I said, if my video starts to mess up, we're going to start part 2. So just join me in the next live. You got the Nine of Pentacles. You got the Tower. You got Temperance. You got the Eight of Cups. What timeline do you want it to be? What timeline? Based off of what timeline you want it to be, or what doors that are going to open up. Based off of whatever, how do I say it? Hello, good evening. Based off of whatever choice you say you want, whatever you say you want from the universe, those are the doors that's going to open up for you. But each door is going to be different. But you can see through those doors. You may not know what comes further down the line, but you can see through those doors. So you have to decide what it is that you want, right? When you get to that second crossroads, or decide beforehand, either way it goes. That's going to reveal to you what's behind those doors. Just hold on a minute. And you got the Empress. What type of life do you want to live? I don't fucking know what I was saying. But what type of life do you want to live? You got the Hangman at the bottom. What type of life do you want to live, Taurus? Because that's what this timeline is going to align to. What do you want? Decide. And don't just decide on one thing, because I feel like we focus on one thing, like one thing is the only thing that's going to be a part of our lives. Your finances is going to reflect your relationship, or going to affect your relationship in some type of way. It's either going to be healthy for your relationship, or it's not going to be healthy for your relationship. When you choose this career, and you only making like $5 an hour, do you plan to be single for the rest of your life? Do you want somebody that's going to care for you? Right? You're not just choosing this career just to choose this career. It's going to affect your life. So what timeline do you want to be on? What type of life are you aspiring for? So what type of husband do you want? What type of wife do you want? Do you even want to fucking be married? So if you don't want to be married, then what type of relationship do you want? Right? Do you want a polygamous relationship? Because you want the universe to open you up to people that want a polygamous relationship. Because you can't be out here just choosing people that want monogamy, right? But if you choose that door and you can clearly see that motherfucker only wants monogamy, but if you thinking in your delusional ass head, oh, I can change this person, you are crazy. Spirit is saying you about to be stuck with them. When if you would have just went towards this person that was telling you, while you were dating both of them, that was telling you, yeah, I want to have a polygamous relationship. I want to have, multiple wives, or I'm okay with multiple wives or multiple husbands, whatever it is, okay? Then you would have been good. Because Spirit said it's going to be revealed to you. You're going to know the difference between these two people. You're going to know the difference between these two jobs. You're going to know the difference between these two schools. You're going to know the difference between these two areas. Right? You're going to know the difference. So Spirit is saying it's aligning you to whatever you choose. Whatever you choose. But understand, you're going to have to walk away from what you do not choose. And I hope you choose the best one. So you need to figure out, what does Taurus want, and Taurus want right now. Okay? And not only just right now, but look a little bit into your future. What does Taurus want for the future? If you pick a person based off of your circumstances now, you're going to be stuck at that crossroads unhappy. Unhappy. If I pick a person based off of how I feel right now, because I swear I'd be screaming out fuck love, okay? I don't want nobody to cling to me, right? I don't want nobody that's gonna, want a relationship that's gonna want to talk about feelings and everything else. Like, I don't want that, right? But if I choose somebody based off of how I feel now, I'm gonna regret that in the future, because I know right now I feel that way, but I'm not always gonna feel that way. I'm not always gonna feel that way. So, for instance, me choosing my ex, I chose my ex based off of how I felt at the moment. Where had I chose the other option, it would have been better for my future. It would have been beneficial for my future. Have you or have you not gone through enough tours where you have learned enough lessons? Do you want better for yourself, or do you want to keep making the decisions based off of how you feeling currently, off your current circumstances, which will not be forever, because your pathway is going to fucking change. It's going to change. So, um, yes, this path aligns to whatever the fuck I just said, basically. Now let's move the fuck on, because it's been too long. What version are you here? What version is Taurus spirit? Okay. You can't make this up. I swear they be talking. They be talking. What version are you here? On this timeline, Spirit said, I told you, it's clear as day. Intuition. Intuition. It is revealed to you. You already know. You are the know-all, be-all. Don't play stupid with your life. Okay? You want to play stupid back in the past and everything else and let shit slide and let shit go under the radar, but not now. Not now. This is going to be a huge part of your life. Whatever decision, when you get to the second crossroads that you are about to make, is going to be a huge part of your life. This is where you find your husband or your wife or whatever relationship you want. This is where you, what the fuck is it? Get the career success that you want or whatever. What type of career you want. Whatever comes with that lifestyle. This is where you get it. Either way, it says intuition. You have a strong intuition with an innate sense of events, thoughts, or feelings of others. Your intuition often manifests in a gut feeling that serves as an internal guide. Stop playing with yourself, Taurus, and trust what the fuck you thinking. Trust what you feeling. You ain't even got to sit there and question that motherfucker for too long, because you already know they bullshitting you. In the interview, you gonna know if they bullshitting you or not. Whatever interview it may be, whether it's a job interview, it's a relationship interview, you already gonna know. The Spirit is saying, why continue? Because once you make this decision and you choose this door, you're there. So you better date around, okay? You better job hop around. You got the 5 of Wands. Like I told you, the only conflict is going to be within you. That's the only conflict that's going to be. And don't sit there too long. You got the 3 of Wands. And the 6 of Swords. I'm telling you, it's not hard. I know I may be sounding a little bit like it's hard and everything else, because I want to point out the importance of once you make this decision. The decision is not hard. Take your time making this decision, but don't take forever, because that decision that you can make will not be there forever. That opportunity will not be there forever. So you may feel like, I got all the time in the world. Play around with somebody if you want to and think you got all the time in the world. A person like me, if I decide I want a relationship and you up here taking your sweet ass time, play around with it. Okay? That is part of, because I'm not all to blame with that motherfucker, but that's part of why I didn't end up with the other person, right? Because when I was ready, this motherfucker would end up in a relationship. And I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm going to just be single, right? And then they would get out the relationship and I would be like, oh, I don't want a relationship. I don't want one right now, right? And then I'll be like, okay, I'm ready. And this motherfucker will end up in another relationship. And I'll be like, well, fuck it. I don't want a relationship. And then I'll be like, I'm ready. And once again, this motherfucker, I swear, I'm not even over-exaggerating. Every fucking time, it never failed. Like, bitch, you can't just be single for once, right? Then eventually what happened? I chose. No opportunity was there. So I chose, and I stuck with it, right? Just true. But either way, Ten of Cups at the bottom. Basically, Spirit is saying that the opportunity is not going to be there forever. So you're going to have to make the decision. So don't think that you have forever. Don't let this inner conflict get to you where it makes you take your sweet ass time and think you got time to play in somebody else's face. Because you don't. Those jobs, you don't got forever to decide whether you want to work that job or not. That person, you don't have forever to think that whether you want them or not. Especially if you're raising your standards. If you're raising your standards, understand they got high ass standards. They're not gonna sit around and just wait for anybody. Unless you choose that other door. Then play in that motherfucker's face. But will you be happy in the long run? Because you play in their face, they're gonna wise up eventually and play in yours. So see, you gotta choose wisely what door. The Spirit is saying you can see it though. You got the Two of Wands again. Don't take forever making this choice, making this decision. It's your inner conflict. That's it. You are already in this new beginning. The world, you're already in it. You already started this new chapter. You're not waiting for it. You already started it. You have the Knight of Cups here. You already started it. And Spirit is saying once you choose whatever it is that you desire, whatever door you want, you're going to move through it. You're going to move through it. Just hopefully it's something that you really want to accept. So remember what you have already experienced. Remember your lessons. Remember them. So it's like I could have door A be the ex. I could have door B be the old person, right? The other person. This go around, I'm choosing door B, okay? I don't care how I feel in this moment. Of fuck love and everything else. I'm not going to let this motherfucker go because eventually I am going to be ready. I'm not going to let them go. But fuck that motherfucker. I already experienced that. I'm not doing that again. Okay? I'm not doing it. That's who I'm dealing with when I don't want love and everything else. Because I know that motherfucker ain't going to be shit. So I don't need shit right now. But this person comes across my path, I'm not letting it go. I'm not fucking it up. Alright, we're moving on. So, who will appear on this timeline? Taurus Spirit. Who will appear on this timeline for Taurus? You have uninterested. You got always partying. So you know the fuck motherfucker. Whatever is not good for you is definitely going to be there. It's going to be an option. Oh, why the fuck they got to be here? You got impersonator at the bottom of the deck. So door A, door B. But you got bankrupt. Whatever you are used to dealing with is going to show itself. And I feel like it's going to show first. And it's going to be heavy in your face. It's damn near like an addiction. Because you've always chosen it. You always seem to choose that door. So you always seem to go without. It's going to be heavy. So it's almost like you're going to have to look for the door that you really want. It's going to be there. But Spirit said the veil is lifted. So, you know, like in, let's just say a tunnel, right? Let's just say not a tunnel. So the cartoon shows or whatnot, where there's a big door and then there's an itty bitty door. Let's say a contract, right? You get to read the contract and everything else, but at the bottom there's a tiny, tiny little clause that if you don't read that contract all the way down, you're not even going to see the shit, right? The things that you do not want, that door that you should not go through is going to be the biggest fucking door. The biggest fucking door. That's that contract that you can actually read. The door that's more likely really good for you is going to be that small, itty bitty shit at the end of the contract. It's going to be that small little door in the corner somewhere. It's there. You can see it. You just maybe if you have not changed or grown enough, you're going to be more focused on the big door, the shiny door, the one where they're partying at, right? Versus the door that's itty bitty over there, and you got to get a little bit curious. Okay, I know a lot of times you don't want to get curious with certain things because you got to be careful nowadays. Actually, just all the days. You don't want to go minding your business where it don't belong. But with this one, you won't have to mind it. Otherwise, you're going to regret choosing the big shit that was flashy in your face. People talk a big game. People talk a big game. So they talking too much, they revealing too much and everything else. Why they talking so much? You don't question why the fuck they sharing all this stuff, why they gaslighting you, why they love bombing you. Okay, them jobs sitting up in your face, playing in your damn face, telling you how much they really need you and everything else, and you over here thinking, oh, I need a job. Yeah, they really need me. Why the fuck do they need you so much? Why do they need you so much? Think about this. Think about this, okay? When I was joining the military, I was going to Air Force. I was already signing up. Like, I was already in their little group that they had to work out and everything else, but the Air Force never stayed open. Their offices never really stayed open. I don't know how it is now, but back then, their offices never really stayed open. So, but I was already up in there. I was already performing whatever I needed to perform and everything else. But then the Army kept knocking on my door. And knocking on my door. My mama kept answering that motherfucking door. No matter how many times I said, stop opening it. That motherfucker's like a stalker. He pops up to my school looking for me. He comes to my house looking for me. I can't go nowhere. I'm uncomfortable. I don't like it. And I wish you would stop opening that motherfucking door for that man. Right? But she opened it so damn much, eventually, I came a knocking. Because fuck it. The Air Force is taking too long. Right? Air Force didn't need nobody. They weren't out there searching for everybody. So the offices wasn't always open. But the Army's office was open, so therefore, I just went on to the Army. My mama wouldn't leave it the fuck alone, so fuck it. That's where I went to. Right? That's the Spirit saying to you. The one that doesn't talk a big game is more likely the one right for you. But you're used to the one that's always coming after you, that's always chasing you. You want the one that's going to chase you. You want the one that's going to present that it looks nice to you. When in reality, it is not. Because once I got in that motherfucking Army, I was like, what the fuck did I sign up for? Because this is some bullshit. Right? I should have went Air Force. I should have just fucking waited. Right? I should have went for the right decision that I knew was the right decision. I already knew the bullshit. I just didn't care to see the bullshit after a while. And thank you. You got the Six of Cups and the Page of Wands. Do not live in your complacency. Do not live in your comfortability, if that's the word. Do not live in that. Dare to be different. Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. You got the Fool. Seven of Swords. The Magician. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Do not be fooled. Do not be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jennifer the Block. Sorry. Do not be fooled, Taurus. Which number was on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who will appear on this timeline? Yeah. Do not be fooled. Because I feel like I said, the biggest thing that's going to appear is going to be what you're used to. You're so used to this. You're going to be drawn to it. You can't help it. It's like a moth to your flame. It resembles something. But you got to remember, whatever it resembles is typically going to be something toxic. You already healed past that. Try something different. Go down to the bottom of that line. Wait. Right? If you're so used to having people chase you, no. I feel like this is the point where you got to question. Why does this door want me so bad? Why does this job want me so bad? Right? Why does this person want me so bad? Why do they want me so bad? Now you got to start looking at them. Like, okay, they want me so bad. I get it. Everybody should want me so bad. Right? But what am I missing? Because Spirit said, everything's revealed to you. What am I missing? Because if this job wants me so bad, what's going on at that job? That I should not take this job. I should take the other job. What's going on with this person? That I should not take this person. I should take the other person. The person that's not really doing the most. They say they want me. They stand on it. But they're not doing the most. They're not going to chase me. They're not going to act the way that I'm used to people acting. Right? I feel like this is where you got to question, why is this door so bright? Why is it so loud? Right? It's like you driving down the street with the po-po. You know, you don't want to be loud. If you smoking weed up in your motherfucking car, are you going to let them windows down? Or are you going to keep them up? Which one you going to do? Even if you don't smoke weed. The common sense in you. Which one you gonna do? Keep the windows up or roll them motherfuckers down? So when you drive past the popo, they could have a reason to pull your ass the fuck over and take you to motherfucking jail or wherever the fuck they're gonna take you at. Because you gotta be careful sometimes, because they could take you anywhere at that point. But just saying, right? Hold on. Who appeared on this timeline? So, you know, the good door is gonna be the door that's up. It's wind up. You gotta look and be like, you are the police officer in this scenario. You look at the windows and be like, it looked foggy up in there. Why can't I see up in there? Right? That's the good door. That's the good door. You found it. Right? The bad door is the one that, why the fuck are their windows down? Make it make sense. You are literally smoking and the whole thing is trailing behind you while you're driving, as if nobody's gonna smell it. You're driving through a whole community, right? You're in a shopping center, driving past a bunch of people. You didn't think that there would possibly be a cop there. You smoking all whatever. Let's just say you somewhere. Don't take this literally, just because some of y'all got the states where you can smoke it and stuff. But either way it goes, I'm just saying. You're smoking it and it's loud. You have to question, why the fuck is that loud? Why is it drawn? Why are you drawn to it? Or why is it drawn to you? Don't lose me here, because I think I did a bad scenario with that one. But make it make sense. Okay? Make it make sense. Let's move on. So, what is their purpose? What is their purpose on your timeline? Yeah, this just may be one part. It's just long. What is their purpose on the timeline, on Taurus's timeline? You got phobias, and you have trust and faith. Door A, door B, door B, door A. It doesn't matter. One of these you are used to. Right here. You're used to this one. It's a given. It's going to be there because you're still drawing this in. Let me put that down. You're still drawing this in. So it's going to show up regardless. Everything that you once wanted, that you're trying to get away from, is going to pop back up. The devil is always going to show itself before you get something good, because I want to make sure that you don't get whatever it is that you really desire, right? I don't want you to have trust. I don't want you to have faith that something good is going to come from this. So, of course, I'm going to pop up. The ex is going to pop up, right? That old job is going to come calling. Them bills are going to pop up, right? You at the new beginning, but that don't mean that the shit ain't going to pop back up again. But I want to see if you're going to panic again. I want to see if you're going to make the wrong decisions again, right? Those friends that's not good for you are going to pop up again. You over here trying to save your life and everything else, and they over here talking about something. Come join us. Come party with us, right? You just started a new relationship with somebody, and they don't respect your boundaries in any type of way. Like, yeah, I hang with you, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to party as if I'm single, because I'm not right now. So I can go out with you, but I don't want to take it that far. But they're going to pop up, right? Whatever it is that you have been used to dealing with is going to pop back up again, because your life is changing. But can you choose the other door? Can you have the faith and choose the other door? The one that's good for you. And know that things are going to change if you let this go. You got the 5 of Swords. Because see, you're going to have to fight these motherfuckers off. You're going to have to fight these motherfuckers off. If you're going to choose what you now know is good for you, you're going to have to fight these motherfuckers off. And you got the World. Come on. Please. Thank you, shoot. You got the 10 of Pentacles. It looked good. It looked good. It looked good. It looked good. It's going to offer you what it is that you want. You're going to think it's a better offer. Do not get trapped in it. Do not get trapped in it. This is the motherfucker swearing that they are going to change. This is a job telling you, yeah, we're going to give you a raise. You ain't see a dime fucking yet. It didn't even write you a new contract yet. This is the motherfucker you dealing with currently, or the ex that's swearing they coming back in your life. I'm going to be a different person. I really am. Just come back to me. I'm going to be different. I'm not going to cheat no more. Right? Knowing damn well they going to do it again. They just going to hide it. Right? I'm not going to beat your ass no more. Okay? I'm never going to disrespect you anymore. I'm going to be better for you. I'm going to offer you more. And you ain't getting a damn thing out of it. The Five of Pentacles ain't getting a damn thing out of it. Ace of Swords. The veil. You can't see through that shit, can you? Can you? No, you can't. No, you can't. But the thing is, you can see through it. If you choose this, you're choosing not to see through it. Okay? I already told you who this person represents, or what this thing represents right here. You're choosing not to see it. You think you're going to get everything from it, right? You think, hold on. You think you're going to get everything from it, but in reality, you're not. But you can see it. But with this one, I told you, because you can see it, if you choose this motherfucker that ain't worth shit, you are choosing not to see it. Because you can see it. You're just choosing not to. Now, in order to have this, when you choose this door, Spirit is saying, the other shit is still going to come up, because it's going to see if you could let go, if you'll change your mind, if you won't want better for yourself. It's going to still come up, and you're going to have to fight it off. But either way it goes, that new chapter has begun. All you got to do is choose the right door. Whatever door fits you. That does not showcase what you have already been through. Because after that five souls, when you be fighting for your life, okay, out in them fucking fields and stuff, hopefully you're not in the fields, because why the fuck your ass in the motherfucking fields anyway, unless you got a job out there. But let me get off that shit, because I'm about to go into some slavery shit. So either way it goes, the Five of Swords, after you finish fighting for your fucking life, you get to move the fuck on with Six Swords. See? You make it. You make it. All you got to do is keep going. Choose the door that you feel is healthiest for you. The door that you ain't never experienced before. The one you barely even seen over there. Okay, choose that door. And watch your life change. Watch your life change. It's going to have no choice but to back the fuck up off you. Okay? Devil be gone. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You got Three of Pentacles showing up to work. A new job. A new career. A new relationship. One that's worth you actually showing up for. Actually showing up for it. You're not in it alone. Somebody else is there with you. Somebody else is there to support you and everything else. Okay, this may be new friendships, new relationships in some type of way. New jobs, whatever it is. I'm telling you, whatever is aligned to that timeline that you choose by choosing that door, it's all going to come together. So if you choose the best door for you, and you don't get distracted and choose that other bullshit, you choose the best door for you, there creates better relationships when it comes to, when you networking, right? Hold on. Let's say you ever hit a struggle. You ever hit a struggle, this door, you're going to have friends there that's going to help you. Whenever you need it. They're going to help you. Don't use them now. Okay, don't take advantage. But they're going to help you. These people are going to be the supportive people that I have, so therefore I can give. You need to know something, they're going to know it. Somebody there, you can call on it. Right? That's the door that you choose it. When you want a promotion, you feel like you're ready for one, you going to get it. You're going to receive it. They're going to see your work ethic. They're going to see that you're worthy of it. You don't even got to question if they see it or not. This motherfucker, though, okay, I don't know already said it, though, but this damn dough here, you ain't getting shit, so don't expect it. I ain't even got to say too much. Don't fucking expect that you ain't getting motherfucking thing. Okay, they ain't got it. They can't help you. They don't know it. Okay, they not experienced. You can't come up whatsoever off of them. You can't come up off of them mentally. You can't come up off of them financially. What the fuck you using them for? Why the fuck are they hanging around? Why are they around? But you already dealt with that. That's why I said leave it the fuck alone. Be mindful of the door that you're going to choose. They still good doors. They still are. Just one of them you're going to learn bigger lessons again. You got Chariot here. And the thing, I wasn't about to go live for this reading. I was going to go live just to talk. But I wasn't going to go live. You got Justice and the Wheel of Fortune here. This one is going to block your destiny. One of these doors, but you're going to see it because, like I said, it's going to be big. You can't miss it, so don't panic. You're used to this door. You know if you choose that direction, what's going to come. You know, because you can see it. But this motherfucker is going to block your motherfucking destiny. It's going to block it. You're going to arrive, and you're going to keep going and keep going. This is the one where you got to work hard. You got to work too fucking hard to keep it. It's always surprising you with some bullshit. You just never know what's coming next. Honestly, once you get past that door, you just never know what's coming next. It's always going to surprise you. But this one, like I said, it's still going to lead you. It's going to lead you to the door that I wish you would have chose. Right? It's still going to lead you there. So eventually, in time, you will have a chance to choose this door in some type of way. And if you choose this one, it's going to lead you. You're meant to still endure both of these doors. Okay? Whatever you don't choose, you're still meant to endure in some type of way. But I feel like if you chose the one that's best for you, like you put aside what it is that you have been used to dealing with and you choose the opposite of what you are used to dealing with, give that motherfucking man a chance. Don't talk to me though. Give that woman a motherfucking chance, right? Somebody. I don't fucking know. But, you know, you give them a fucking chance, you won't have to endure this shit. But they will. It will come back around. It will come back around. This one is a given. I mean, they're both a given, but this one definitely will come. It will resurface again. Because remember, I told you, if you choose this door, this is still going to come after you. Right? It's still going to come after you. But the thing is, you don't really got to deal with this. You just got to keep rejecting it. Keep saying no to it. But it's destined to try to come back to you in some type of way, hoping that you're going to choose it. Hoping that you would give up this 100% to this fucking 50-50 over here. This struggle love over here. Let's move the fuck on. Last on our list, we have what action is needed to be made moving forward for your highest good. What y'all doing on this? Is it Saturday? It's not Friday. Anyway, moving on. Don't fucking know. Either way, what action is needed to be made moving forward for your highest good? Now, let me know in the comments now what reading you want, because I'm going to try to do it tomorrow or sometime this week. It's Sunday. Juanita, hello, good evening. What action is needed to... See, now we're back on this whole children thing, family thing. But either way, you got family right here. Short week. I don't know what the fuck that is. If it's on cable, I pay for that bill, so we can't watch it. And I wouldn't watch it anyway, because then I gotta go downstairs and watch it. And I don't never watch the TV. That's why I don't know why the fuck I was paying for that shit. Just wasted money. It's so beautiful. You got material harvest at the bottom of the deck. You got the universe. Oh shoot, I forgot about that food in the oven. You got the Hierophant. Kaleem, what time is that? How many? 14? Okay, thank you. Keep this off because he's hungry. You got Strength. And you got the Three of Cups. The Fool at the bottom. Seven of Wands. Set your boundaries and do not change them. Okay? Don't change them for a minute. Now, you will change your boundaries. You will set whatever, you will change whatever traditions or whatever set, what do you want for your legacy? What do you want for your legacy? Set it. And set it now. And don't change it. That's how you're going to know what door is good for you. Okay? What do you want for your legacy? That's why I said you got to think about more than just right now, this one thing. You can't just focus on money because you're going to eventually want love. That money is going to tell you what type of person you're going to get. Right? If you're making a little bit of money and you want somebody in a different status, you already know damn well you're probably not going to get them. So you got to decide what it is that you want when it comes to what type of male or female do you want, what type of lifestyle do you want, what type of lifestyle do you want for your family. You know, you got to decide these things. Spirit's saying don't just focus on the one, you got to focus on the rest, right? And that's not saying you got to stress yourself about it, but you have to at least think about these things, right? It's damn near like choosing your baby daddy, bitch ass motherfucker. Okay, you got to decide on these things, right? You got to decide on these things because you choose wrong, you choose wrong. But what do you want for your legacy? Hold on. And don't change it. You may change it later on, but you'll change it together. But that's later on, but we're not going too far. But what do you want for your legacy, basically? And don't change that. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because when you decide on what you want, you'll know the bullshit when it comes to you. You'll know the bullshit. You'll know it when it comes. Basically, those police officers, they know the law. They know damn well you can't be riding down the street with smoking weed in your car. Right? You can't bullshit them. But if they didn't know the law, they will let that shit slide. If they didn't know what it smells like, they will let that shit slide. So basically, what are your standards? What are your standards? And don't change them. Don't change them. But if you feel in your heart of hearts, like let's say right now you decide you don't want children, but you feel in your heart of hearts that one day down the line you're going to want children, then you don't want to choose a motherfucker that does not want children and think that you're going to change them, right? If you want more money and, then you don't want to choose a job that you know it does not have the financial backing to give you more money. They don't easily promote people, right? How often do they promote? Did you not do your research? Did you not see that these motherfuckers are breaking their back in this motherfucking slave ass shop? Ain't never not once got a promotion or a raise. Why the fuck would you work there? Knowing your standards is you want more money, right? Spirit is saying when you know your standards, you'll know the bullshit and do not give into the bullshit. Do not give into the bullshit. If you know damn well you want children, do not pick somebody that does not want children. We're basing it off of you and what you want for your future. Don't think that you're going to change them later. So if you know down the line you don't want children, or you know down the line you want children, or you know down the line you want more money, you want better, you need to start choosing that the door that you need to go through is the door that you want for your future, not based off of right now. Not based off of right now. So if you know you want to provide for your family, you know damn well you can't be choosing the job that's only going to pay you $5. You know damn well you can't choose the career that's only going to pay you $5. Why the fuck would you choose it? Okay. You want a whole model and everything else. You think they're going to choose your ass off of the fucking $5 you can't even afford they fucking makeup and shit. They don't want to come out of pocket. That's even going for my little passport bros. Why the I'm not going to get into that shit. Yes, I am. Give me a second, though. Because we may even have some of them here. Okay, do what you do. I don't give a fuck. But, because ain't none of my concern. Yeah, I ain't got to deal with you. But, that's even going for little passport bros. Why the fuck you going to only making $5 an hour and going to go overseas thinking you going to get a bitch that's going to fucking, do everything for you and everything else? Them bitches over there want to fucking survive. You think you want to bring them to the U.S. and everything else, or whatever the fuck you trying to bring them to, or go move over there and everything else, and you just going to live off of nothing? They got whole families to take care of. Whole families. In the U.S., at least it's a little different. They don't always take care of their family, but you going to go overseas and fucking decide you going to want a bitch and everything else, knowing damn well they take care of their families. They are a tight-knit But you ain't got the money to even support yourself, so therefore you ain't got the money to support this person, therefore you ain't got the money to support their family. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta choose things that you want for your future. So when it comes to choosing that job, you can't just choose that job just to choose that job. You can choose that job right now if you only desire yourself in your life. But when it comes to your future, you know damn well you can't hold on to this job. You need to start choosing things that's better for your future. That future wife you want. That future husband you want. That future life you want. Because you're more than likely going to be stuck in it for a minute. You'll get another choice, but you got to endure it. You got the star here. Ace of Wands at the bottom. You got the Hermit, and you got the Eight of Cups. It ain't a party. Spirit is saying you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have door A and door B. Indoor C. However many doors you decide to see. Okay? You can't have them all. Spirit gonna help you get to one of these motherfucking doors. And when you make it through that door, you gonna get that one door. What is it gonna look like? What type of party is it gonna be? Is it even gonna be a party? The Spirit say you can be happy with either door. You can be happy with either door. But only one of them is gonna make you truly happy. And you've already gone through this experience one too many times where you shouldn't have to relive this shit again. So, to reiterate this last part again, choose what standards you're going to have and don't break them bitches. So for my females and men, flip-flop your own ass, okay? But for my females, decide on what you want. What type of man do you want? So when you, like, if I sit here and I say, like, I think I told y'all the story already, but if I sit here and I say I want a man that's going to pay 100%, I wish a motherfucker would approach me talking about something. Yeah, we gonna share, we gonna split bills and everything else. Oh, what you got to pay? I'm already out. That is door B. That is door B. That's not my first choice. I'm gonna be out. I'm not gonna waste my time there. I don't care. I'm not gonna waste my time because I already know what I want. I cannot be fooled. I cannot be fooled. So they don't even have to say it, but it's within their actions and everything else. I'm gonna pay attention to that too. So they may be like, oh yeah, you know, I'll pay 100%. You won't. There's a reason why you're telling me that you will pay 100%. In the way that you're saying that you will pay 100%. And if I ask you about your past relationships and you tell me, and even if I don't ask, because I may not ask because I always like to listen for people to tell themselves, but I may ask you, but I'll ask you in a way that you won't even realize that you're telling on yourself, right? But if I sit here and you tell me that, you know, yeah, my past relationships, we always split the bills, I already know, and I'm already out. I'm not even going to waste time on it. I don't even have to date you any longer. I'm already out. There's not shit I want from you because I'm not about to waste my time in your fucking face while you waste my fucking time. And I could be dating the person that I want. I could be attracting the person that I want instead of telling the universe, yeah, I want more 50-50 motherfucking men. No, not gonna happen, right? So basically, Spirit's telling you when it comes to you moving forward, you need to make your mind up of what it is that you want and keep your standards where they are so you don't be bamboozled on some bullshit. You don't be sold a false fucking dream on some bullshit. Men and women alike. I'm talking to all y'all asses. I just, be flip-flopping it how I need to flip-flop it. But I'm talking to all y'all. All y'all. Your standards is your standards. Your preference is your preference, and nobody can get mad at the fact that you have a fucking preference, whether it's no kids, or whether it's I want a skinny bitch and I want a big bitch, okay? Whichever one it is, okay? Your preference is your fucking preference, and nobody can take that from you. Don't let them talk you into all of a sudden having kids because they have children or something else it is. I sit here and I tell myself I want a man without children, and I don't give a fuck what the fuck I have, okay? I never see myself having really any more, okay? But I'm going to choose a man that wants children because I have a child, and maybe one day I will change my mind and have another one. But when I tell you, I sit here and I say I want a man without kids, that's what I fucking mean. I am not meant for this fucking shit. I am not cut out for this shit. Like that little maternal thing that they think cancers have and everything else. I know I'm venting right now. Y'all gonna fucking listen to me. That little maternal thing that they think cancers have, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. This fucking shit is hard. That's fucking hard. But But either way it goes, so why the fuck am I gonna sit here and say this fucking shit is hard and I'm gonna take a man with fucking 5 kids and everything else? What the fuck I look like? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying right there. That's why you gotta choose based off your standards and stuff. And I don't care what nobody say. You can sit here and say, I got a whole child and everything. Why the fuck do I feel entitled to? Because that's my fucking preference, okay? That's what I said. And there's gonna be a man out there that's gonna play stepdaddy and everything. That's not gonna play. He gonna be stepdaddy. He ain't gonna have no kids and everything else. You think I ain't date men without kids, or I have tried the men with kids, but that don't always work. But you think I haven't dated men without kids, and I have Khalim and everything else? I just am not open to a relationship. So we don't ever make it anything. But it doesn't matter what anybody says, because the world will sit here and judge you based off of what you said you fucking want. And they will talk you into having what it is that you don't even want. That's why I'm in this position now. Either way, you know, they will talk you into what it is that you said you do not want. Do not let the world, that door B, okay, whichever door it is, but do not let door B talk you into some bullshit that you said you do not want. But base it off of your future, not off of right now. Okay? Not off of right now. So for instance, I want a man that loves kids. I want a man that potentially wants kids. Just in case one day I change my mind, I want kids. I'm not necessarily going to choose a man that does not want kids. I'm not going to do that, because I come with a child. You have to want kids in some type of way. I just want a man without children. You see what I mean? See what I mean? Make it make sense. It don't have to make sense, but it makes sense to me. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much y'all reading. Bye, y'all.